Again, President of Nebraska Furniture Mart. We're really glad you could be with us on this, what I am sure will be a history-making day for NFM. We welcome this morning the American Legion Post 21 Color Guard. Please turn your attention for the presentation of our country's colors.
Detail, left hand, hook, carry, color. Detail, forward, mark. Detail, right, face. Post, color. Reset, on. Order, on. Detail, left, face. Forward, mark. Detail, halt.
Thank you, American Legion Post 21, for starting off the morning with that great presentation. Thank you. I'd also like to welcome the following individuals who are on the stage with me this morning. The Colony Mayor, Joe Mccrory. Mayor. Denton County Commissioner, Marchant. Ron. And I'd like to introduce from our Nebraska Furniture Mart team, Ed Lipset, our store director. For those, okay, we stacked the audience a little bit here. For those that are not part of the Nebraska Furniture Mart family, you're going to see a lot of Ed Lipset. American dream story that began in 1917 when my grandmother, Rose Blumpkin, came to America with really little more than a dream. She founded the Furniture Mart in 1937 in the basement of her husband's pawn shop. And we've come a long way since then, with locations in Omaha, Nebraska, Kansas City, Kansas, Des Moines, Iowa, and now our fourth and largest location here in the Colony, Texas. We're thrilled to be a part of the Colony, and we're thrilled to be a part of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metro. And we thank you, those of you in the community who have made us feel so welcome to your community. About 5 years ago, we began the search for the location for our next store. And while we had several great options, in the end, the decision boiled down to relationships. The Dallas-Fort Worth Metro was the right place, it had the right values, it had the right business climate, and frankly, this is where we felt most comfortable. But the Colony made us feel like we were back home. And they made us feel like we were part of the Colony family. We look forward to serving your community with the same commitment to providing our customers with great selection, great service, that has been the foundation for our success these past 78 years. The Nebraska Furniture Texas, the store behind me, offers 560,000 square feet of retail space, 1.3 million square feet of warehouse, and we employ 2,380 staff members. You'll not only find furniture, Furniture is obviously in our name, but you're going to find flooring, electronics, appliances, custom product design, interior design services, and so much more. Essentially, it's a one-stop shop for home furnishings. We're very proud of our newest store and really proud of all the people who work so hard to make the vision a reality, including our vendors, our business partners, our contractors, and I especially want to thank all of the Nebraska Furniture Mart staff. You guys are We refer to our staff as family, and with the addition of our Texas family members, the overall Nebraska Furniture Mart team now is it's 5,505 staff members strong. And again, our team deserves the credit for this amazing store. I can't tell you how proud we are of you and what you have accomplished. It's now my pleasure to introduce Denton County Commissioner Ron Marchant. I appreciate the support we've received all this time from Commissioner Marchant as well as the entire Commissioners Commission. I invite Commissioner to share a few words with us now.
Wow, looking at this crowd, I am sorry it is not an election year for me.
It is for me.
It is for him. Wow, what a crowd. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a wonderful privilege and honor to be with you on this grand occasion. On behalf of the Denton County Commissioners Court and the nearly 800,000 citizens that we represent, welcome Nebraska Furniture. You know, it's only through private and public partnerships like this that this grand opening could actually take place today. And I want to take a few minutes to thank and acknowledge those partners. I want to acknowledge the colony, your visionary elected officials led by your mayor, your passionate and enduring staff led by City Manager Troy Powell, and the understanding and the supportive citizens of the colony are to be congratulated. And I'd like to thank my cohorts on the Commissioners Court, as well as our legal team, who put in place the gateways for bringing Denton County, get this, Denton County, the largest economic development project in its history. I'd also like to thank the North Texas Council of Governments Regional Transportation Council, led by Michael Morris, who partnered with the Colony, Denton County, the NTTA, and Berkshire Hathaway to make sure the expected 8 million visitors this year can get in and out of the Grandscape with ease. I thank the investment group Berkshire Hathaway and Nebraska Furniture, who have already transformed this little town by the lake into a premier destination spot for people from this state and all over the United States. It is exciting to see what other transformation and economic development is to come. If you give me a little bit of time to tell a personal story and a life story that a lot of you dads can probably relate to. I'm what they call a legacy dad. I had 3 beautiful and talented young adult children. Throughout their entire lives, everywhere we go, I have stories about my life. I was born in Bonham, right up the street here, and have lived in the Carrollton Farmers Branch area my entire life. And so every time we get in a car, I will show them places where I used to work, which were many places, where I went to school, the place where I first asked my first girlfriend in the world in junior high to go steady with me. Almost every time we get in the car to go somewhere, next page, I'd pass by a house that I had roofed with my brother Kenny just to make enough money to get me into the next semester of college. I'd show them a road that I had voted on building when I was on city council, or people I'd see that had appeared before me, or I had married, or I'd put in jail when I was a justice of peace. By now, they know every landmark and every story by heart. They even finished them for me. How many can relate to that? My kids, thank you, Nebraska Furniture, for finally getting up and running. You don't know how many times I've driven by this site with one of them in the car, telling and retelling them on when and how I was part of the partnership of you coming. Actually, I told them it was only because of me that you're here. I'm just kidding. Not really. No. So, Nebraska, you have become part of my Marchant family legacy tour. Now, when I approach your store, they all say in unison, "We know, Dad." Lastly, let me again say welcome, Nebraska Furniture. May your time here be long and prosperous. And may your jobs and products that you provide continue to sustain our community for years to come. God bless the colony, God bless Denton County, and God bless Texas.
Thank you, Ron. I appreciate your support today. That did come as a surprise that you were fully 100% responsible for this. When your kids ask me, I'm going to stick to the story. No, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. You have given us incredible support over our entire time here, and we appreciate it. Also with us today is Mayor Joe Mccrory. Mayor McCourry embodies what I was referring to earlier when I talked about relationships. From the very beginning, he and the city council and staff have made us feel as though this was our home. I'd like you to join me in welcoming the mayor, who's going to say a few words. And again, I just kind of want to remind you, Ron's not running for office. Joe is running for office. Mayor, take the seat.
Yeah, to have a microphone with this many people. Oh, my goodness. No, like Ron said, he said it so eloquently. This has been a long venture. And when we first started this, almost 3 years ago or so, chasing after this was kind of like chasing after, Goliath. And, this was going to be a big deal. But I have to say one thing for the Colony City Council and our staff. When we first set this land up in this 121 corridor as an entertainment district and a destination place to go, a lot of the surrounding communities kind of said, laughed, right, yeah, how's that going to happen? But we never lost our vision, we never lost our hope, and we continued to seek those things that our citizens asked for. Places to shop, places to go and eat, employment. And I think all of those things have been brought right here by Nebraska Furniture Mart today and this grand opening. It's already been said, this really has been a partnership. It couldn't be just us. It took the Commissioner's Court, all of them, to support this idea. It's taken NTTA and TxDOT, to come together. This bridge over here, it's the fastest overpass that's ever been approved by TxDOT and the NTA. This is really miracle stuff that's coming together here today, and it's because of Nebraska Furniture Mart and the influence and the help that they are bringing economically to our community here. and this is just the start. It's not small by any means, but 90 to 100 acres here out of 400 total that they are going to develop. This is just the tip of the iceberg of the great things that they have in store for us. And that's all of us. As employees, as citizens, as neighbors here, we have so much more to look forward to. And if you've been in here, you kind of feel like you're walking on a cloud anyway as you go in. And, walking it when it was just dirt to today, we are so excited here in the city of the Colony that we are able to, cut this ribbon, announce this is the official grand opening, and invite everybody. I've even been getting calls from Oklahoma. Hey, we're seeing your commercials. I invite them, please come on down, And I'm sure, out east in Louisiana, they're seeing the same thing, and all across North Texas, they're going to come and visit. This will be the destination place to come and see, shop, and buy the things for your home. I already have. They've got half my paycheck already. So y'all, this is a great day for the city of the Colony. This is a great day for the council and for our executive staff, and all of the staff members that have put in hours of overtime in order to review plans and review, all of the things that has taken to get here. And I appreciate all of their hard work and dedication. Thank you all very much. And Ron, absolutely, you, Irv, Ryan, your family, our family, we are so glad that the families come together. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe, and thanks for you being here and all you've done for the Furniture Mart. Myself, all these folks around there, Ron, we're very grateful. Okay, so now it's time to turn it over to our store director, Mr. Ed Lipsett. Let's hear it for Ed.
I don't want you guys to think I'm going to do a selfie or anything. I'm not that hip. Okay, thanks, Ron, for that great announcement. So this morning before we cut the ribbon, I would like to thank everybody here for being a part of our grand opening. We really look forward to serving the DFW community for years to come. I would also like to add on to thank our Texas team for making this store possible. It's our Nebraska Furniture Mart staff and our Nebraska Furniture Mart team that really have got us where we are today and will be responsible for creating the future of Nebraska Furniture Mart here in Texas. Thank you very much, Nebraska Furniture Mart team. Please give them all a hand. Now, with that said, I'd like to invite the following people up here to help us cut the ribbon. If you would come up here, please. First of all, Irv Blumkin, our CEO. The infamous Ron Blumkin, our COO. Jeff Lynn, our Chief Strategy and Development Officer. Vice President Bob Batt. Okay. Looks like Bob's not going to be here right now. There's a delay in travel. Michelle Evers, our Corporate Project Manager. Mark Hamilton, our Director of Marketing. Megan Barry Barlow, our Director of HR. And of course, our distinguished guests, Denton County Commissioner Ron Marchant, which this couldn't have been made possible without him, and Mayor Joe McCrory. And now we're waiting for the ribbon. Hint, hint.
I'll do it.
We haven't rehearsed this. It'd be interesting.
All right. So we're going to do a countdown.
Okay, let's count down. 1, 2, 3. Cut that ribbon. Well, thank you all for coming. This concludes the official ribbon cutting ceremony, and if you're here to shop, we'd love to have you. Come on in.